Even in the 21st century, girls are still on their heels running from social inequalities. While each girl, whether in a developed or developing world, has a tale to tell, in Kenya, girls have to challenge retrogressive practices like FGM, fight gender inequality, and even protect themselves against gender-based violence while struggling to cross over the poverty line.
FGM is affecting us as girls because when we undergo FGM, we are told by our parents that we have become now a grown-up person and we start doing some things that can destroy our life.
Kuhusu teenage pregnancy, unakutana na wavulana, unaambiwa kenye wazazi wamekosa takufanyia. Unafanya ngono, unapokea pesa, unapata mimba ama STIs. Kuhusu FGM, siku hiyo unajaribu kusema sikeketwi, wanasema lazima, na unafosiwa, unakeketwa.
Life yetu imekuwa hard. Kwanza sasa tuko nyumbani, kuozwa mapema, teenage pregnancies, kazi nyumbani, hadi time ya kusoma inakuwa ni hard kupata.
Kukeketwa na kupata mimba kwa haraka inasababisha kufa, na pia magonjwa tofauti kama STIs, ukimwi, na pia wakati wa kujifungua utapata changamoto kubwa sana.
Kujaribu kuangalia hii mambo ya FGM, hakuna differences. Vile tu tunachukuliwa na wazee, hata ukitahiri unaonekana tu ni mwanamke, yani hakuna mabadiliko. Hata hiyo kuolewa mapema haina maana, kwa sababu hata ukijaribu kuangalia msichana ana drop shule akiwa mdogo, anaolewa na mzee mkubwa, maybe hata huyo mzee ana kazi, anategemea ng'ombe. Baadaye unakuta huyo mtoto wako amerudi tu kwa sababu ya taabu, amerudi tu kwako. So anakuletea mzigo ya huko kwake, na wewe mwenyewe tayari uko na mashida zako.
For girls in Kajiado West, these threats are an everyday reality. Girls here are under constant threat of early pregnancy, early marriages, FGM, and lack of sanitary towels that hugely impacts their quality of life. These troubles have piled up due to COVID-19 pandemic, which has resulted in schools closure.
As a ministry, one, those who are about to be married off, at least we have 2 rescue homes in the zone. We actually give these girls a first and even a second chance. We don't let them just vanish in the community. We bring them on board.
In our county assemblies, we have introduced what we call a county scholarship. And in all the wards, majorly, we are giving priority to our ladies. Through the scholarship, I want to tell you, our girls are engaging the leaders and they are getting chances in the schools. It has really helped the girls not to think about marriage just immediately after school.
But there is a new dawn in Kajiado West. A Center for the Study of Adolescence empowers 48 girl leaders through Girls' Voices Initiative GVI to effectively and adeptly be involved in policy-making decisions in Kajiado County through quarterly meetings with policymakers to discuss policy decisions affecting them.
When we started the program, we linked it to one of our other programs that we are doing, called the Yes I Do program, where we took young girls and boys through sexuality education. And then we further build the capacity of 48 girls on public speaking and advocacy and decision maker education, so that they can be able to just speak out on their rights and advocate to decision makers.
Since I joined GVI club training, nimetrainiwa vitu mingi. There before nilikuwa mtu dull, mtu wako confidence, sikuwa na speak up problems. Lakini hii training imenisaidia, tumeeneza shida zetu na tunaona tunasaidiwa.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, CSA has also embarked on sharing dignity packs to girls and their community in Kajiado West, filling the gap left after schools were closed.
So now we've just created small dignity packs which had masks that also had a message for every mask.
Dignity pack which we have received from CSA will help us as girls to have confidence back to our life, since it have sanitary towels, pants, and hand sanitizer. We are going to spread the messages in the community of empowering girls from the mask.
So during the COVID period, we had to change how we work. So what we did is started having radio sessions. So they did it as media advocacy. They'd speak within radio and say what they wanted with the decision makers. So far, the girls that we have trained have reached out to a number of decision makers. They have reached out to the chief and gotten commitments from the chief to end FGM.
Tumemeet chief na tukamwambia challenges zetu, tukamwomba usaidizi wake kama leader wetu, akatupromise atatusupport. Kwa hakika anang'ang'ana kutusaidia na tunaamini at last tutasaidika.
In August 2019, Governor Joseph Ole Lenku assented the FGM policy designed to end FGM at the community level.
The anti-FGM policy has helped the KAJIADO County girls to shape their future. It has enabled the County Assembly to be able to allocate funds to the respective department to be able to deal with the same issue. We have really gotten a lot of training since we have a policy that is working. It has enabled us to really get room to talk to these people down on the ground.
The government has come in to try and stop FGM by building girls' boarding schools. Like in my zone, I have about 3 girls' boarding schools, and we are trying the much we can to manage it together with our partners as well as our teachers, also the community.
Omba wazazi na serikali yetu ya Kenya tuchukulie hatua kukeketwa kwa wasichana ishe, na tuone maisha yetu ya kesho kwa wasichana wa Kajiado West, maisha yetu ikuwe mazuri.
My hope is to see these ladies getting a chance in leadership so that it becomes easy to deal with these issues, the entire issues to do with the girl child.
My hope is that we can be able to listen to the voices of the girls and implement those policies that have already been formulated so that we can have an end to FGM in KAJIADO County.
In January, GVI girl leaders created a movement of 240 girls who engaged community leaders and other key stakeholders on the gaps and possible solutions to current policies impacting girls' rights to education, sexual reproductive health, and their rights. In June, CSA worked to improve the self-confidence, leadership, and communication skills of the GVI girl leaders through mentorship by female mentors from the private sector. Also, CSA created space for leadership opportunities for the girl leaders to continue their advocacy at county level on girls' rights. In August, CSA created a platform for the 48 girl leaders and 240 girls to advocate to government officials and community gatekeepers on girls' rights through a girl-centered symposium. There is a bright future for empowered girls.
The future of Kajiado girl look bright through empowerment of girls' rights.
Enkishon sidai tondo yana isumate.